At number 10, St Aloysius College in Kirribilli. Sitting right on Sydney Harbour near the CBD, this Jesuit boys' school has built a strong reputation for academic consistency and disciplined structure rather than flashy school culture. The environment is smaller and more focused compared to larger GPS schools, which many parents say create stronger teacher-student connections and a more personal learning experience. Academically, it consistently produces solid HSC results, with graduates regularly moving into competitive university courses in law, medicine, commerce, and engineering. The school places a strong emphasis on values, leadership, and intellectual development, with less focus on sport-driven identity compared to some rivals. Parents often choose St Aloysius because it feels structured, calm, and academically serious, while still offering access to one of Sydney's most prestigious harbourside locations and strong long-term professional pathways. At number 9, Trinity Grammar School in Summerhill. Trinity is known for being one of the most balanced boys' schools in Sydney, combining academics, well-being, and co-curricular programs without leaning too heavily into one area. Parents often describe it as structured but not overly intense, with a strong focus on developing well-rounded students. Academically, it performs consistently well across HSC subjects, particularly in mathematics, science, and humanities, with strong university pathways into competitive degrees. Beyond academics, Trinity has a major focus on music, debating, sport, cadets, and outdoor education, creating a full private school experience. The school has also invested heavily in modern facilities in recent years, improving both learning and sporting environments. While it doesn't always carry the same flash prestige reputation as Eastern Suburbs schools, Trinity is highly respected among Sydney private school families for its consistency and structure. At number 8, St Joseph's College in Hunters Hill, widely known as Joey's. This is one of Sydney's most iconic boys' schools, built heavily around boarding culture, tradition, and a strong sporting identity. Rugby is a major part of school life, and Joey's has produced generations of elite athletes, particularly in union. Parents often describe the school as more of a lifelong community than just a school, with very strong alumni networks that extend across business, politics, and professional industries. While academics are solid, the school places equal emphasis on character, leadership, discipline, and co-curricular involvement. The campus itself is large and traditional, reinforcing its long-standing identity within Sydney private education. Joey's remains one of the most recognisable names in boys' schooling, especially for families valuing tradition, structure, and strong networks over purely academic competition. At number 7, St Ignatius College Riverview in Lane Cove. Riverview is one of Sydney's most established Jesuit boys' schools and carries a strong reputation for leadership, values-based education, and academic consistency. The campus is one of the largest and most impressive school environments in Australia, with extensive grounds overlooking the Lane Cove River. Parents often highlight the strong sense of community and structured approach to student development. Academically, Riverview produces solid HSC results and strong university pathways, particularly in humanities, business, and professional degrees. Sport, especially rowing and rugby, plays a major role in school identity, alongside music, debating, and leadership programs. The school also benefits from a powerful alumni network across law, business, medicine, and politics. Riverview remains a key part of Sydney's elite boys' education system, combining tradition, scale, and long-standing Jesuit values. At number 6, Knox Grammar School in Wahroonga, on the Upper North Shore. Knox has developed into one of the strongest performing boys' schools in NSW, with a major focus on academic results, facilities, and structured student development. Parents often highlight the organisation of the school, and the wide range of opportunities available across academics, sport, STEM, music, and leadership. HSC performance is consistently strong, particularly in mathematics and science-based subjects, with many students progressing into competitive university degrees. The campus is large, modern, and highly resourced, reflecting the school's investment into long-term growth and performance. Knox also benefits from strong North Shore prestige and an affluent parent community. While historically less socially flashy than eastern suburb schools, it has built a strong reputation for results, systems, and reliability within Sydney's private school landscape. At number 5, Shore School in North Sydney, officially known as Sydney Church of England Grammar School. Shore is one of the most traditional Anglican boys' schools in Australia and carries strong old money North Shore prestige. The school is known for structure, discipline, leadership development, and long-standing alumni networks across Sydney's professional class. Parents often describe Shore as highly organised and values-driven, with strong expectations around character and responsibility. Academically, it produces consistent HSC results and strong university pathways. Sport, especially rowing and rugby, plays a major role in school identity, along with debating, music, and cadets. Boarding is also an important part of the culture. Shore remains one of the most recognisable boys' schools in Sydney, particularly for families wanting a traditional, high-status North Shore private school experience. At number 4, the King's School in North Parramatta. Established in 1831, King's is the oldest independent school in Australia and remains one of the most influential boys' schools in the country. The school is strongly associated with tradition, leadership, boarding culture, and generational family networks. Parents often highlight the scale of the campus and the wide range of opportunities available across academics, sport, cadets, agriculture, and outdoor education. Academically, King's has strengthened in recent years, producing solid HSC outcomes and strong university pathways. Rugby, leadership training, and structured discipline remain central to school identity. The boarding program brings students from across Australia, helping build a powerful national alumni network. King's stands out for its history, influence, and long-term connections across business, politics, agriculture, and professional industries. At number 3, Waverley College, in Sydney's eastern suburbs. Waverley is one of the most established boys' schools in the Bondi region and carries a strong identity built around community, sport, and loyalty. Parents often describe the school as tight-knit, with strong friendships and long-term alumni connections that extend well beyond graduation. Rugby is a major part of school culture, alongside music, debating, leadership programs, and co-curricular involvement. Academically, Waverley delivers consistent HSC results and supports students into a wide range of university pathways, particularly business, commerce, and professional degrees. While it may not carry the same academic intensity as Sydney Grammar or Knox, it remains highly respected within the eastern suburbs private school network. Its combination of culture, identity, and location makes it a key part of Sydney's elite boys' schooling landscape. At number 2, the Scots College in Bellevue Hill. Scots is one of the most recognisable elite boys' schools in Sydney, strongly associated with eastern suburbs wealth, rugby culture, boarding tradition, and high-fee private education. The school has built a powerful identity through generations of affluent families and a strong old boy network across Sydney business and professional sectors. Parents often highlight the extensive facilities, leadership programs, outdoor education, and co-curricular opportunities across sport, music, and academics. While not the most academically dominant school on the list, Scots delivers strong university pathways and consistent HSC outcomes. Its real strength lies in prestige, culture, social reputation, and networking opportunities. Within Sydney private education, Scots is often viewed as the classic elite boys' school experience, with strong tradition and major social influence. At number 1, Sydney Grammar School in Darlinghurst. This is widely regarded as the strongest boys' school in Sydney academically, and one of the most respected schools in Australia overall. The school is known for extremely high academic standards, intellectual culture, and exceptional university outcomes across medicine, law, engineering, and finance. Parents often describe the environment as demanding but highly effective, with a strong focus on scholarship, discipline, and academic excellence. HSC results consistently place Sydney Grammar among the top performing schools in the country, with a large proportion of students achieving top ATAR results. Unlike many GPS schools, sport is not the central identity. Instead, the focus is on academics, debating, music, and intellectual development. The alumni network is extremely influential across law, politics, medicine, and academia. Sydney Grammar stands at number 1 due to its unmatched combination of academic dominance, prestige, and long-standing institutional reputation.